And he seems to be all smiley facey. What's going on, buddy? So Hayden, how do you feel?
Good.
That's it? That's all you got? You just spent
Very
50
excited.
grand. You feel good, huh?
Kind of nervous. Never been in debt.
Did you know you just made your old pappy $100?
I know. Good job, Dad.
That's awesome. Appreciate it.
You owe me a
Little
meal.
Clark in there.
Peace out.
All right, y'all, this is the new Ram my son just bought yesterday. It's a 21, what is this, a quad cab? Is that what he call it?
It is a quad cab.
Quad cab 4x4. This is the most interesting part to me. I had to look it up to figure out what was going on. This thing is called, give me the zoom in right, a 1500 Hemi etorque. Never heard of etorque technology before. So I looked it up. Good grief. Basically, it's kind of like an exhaust brake. It's not an exhaust brake, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like an exhaust brake, like what I have on my truck back over there, that diesel. But so this thing does not have an alternator. The etorque is a different type of alternator that turns the extra torque or turns the extra exhaust that comes through the motor back into torque for the motor. It's really unbelievable. Well, not unbelievable, but it's really amazing. It makes it where there's no wasted energy coming out of that motor. It just turns what would be wasted energy back into power for the motor. It's better on gas, fuel economy with that. You would think it would be the reverse of that, but it's not. That's pretty interesting. Right now, I guess you would call that Summit White. It is like the whitest of the white. And right now we're getting rid of the logo on the back. Let's get a picture of that. And since he drove down here on that car, he's going to dolly it back with one of these U-Haul things to the other state. How far of a drive would you say that is, bud?
9.5 hours.
9.5 hours. Wow.
Probably closer to 10 once you put that thing back.
And this is, I guess, all for looks, because it does nothing. It's actually a button underneath. It's a button. How cool is that? It's pretty neat.
Which, honestly, it needs to be, because this is a backup camera. It's a dual system backup camera. So not only does it help you back up, but it also has a toggle switch on the inside of the truck where it does a ball hitch camera also.
That was awesome. I really like that. On the inside of the truck, and we'll get to that here in a second. Let me see if I can get you a close-up. The it's very much like our Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, the way it's set up. It almost looks identical to it. Even the door, windows, and lock and unlock looks just like the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. But that display they have in here, I'd say that's about an 8-inch display. It's identical to the Rubicons, and it's 4K. It's not like we have a Honda Accord that's a 2019, 2020. It's like it's not even 720. It's like 480 vision. But the Rubicon, just like this, was in 4K. So even when you put it in backup mode,
Give him a look.
Let me unscrew this.
Get the display.
Zoom out a little bit. All right, go ahead.
That's reverse.
That's the 4K. I don't know how easy that's coming across, but yeah, it does not look like that on other vehicles at all.
You press this button.
And you're looking down at the ball. It's pretty sweet, pretty sweet.
It's got full drive.
This is the Bighorn edition, so it's got a little extra bells and whistles. Check out that four-wheel drive and the gear selection. It's got all your little extras down here.
Not a huge, I'm not against it or anything, but trying to get used to this. I'm used to the old
Put it in gear manually.
lever.
Yeah.
Not the not the little rotating.
It's got all your extras up here.
It's already got a garage system opener.
And it really, like the Rams, one thing I like about my Ram, and it carried through to even the 1500s. Guys, look at the space. It's unreal. And this is not a mega cab. This is a normal extended cab, the quad cab. Not extended, but the quad cab, the true full 4 doors. But even like, okay, so the salesman that sold us this, he's 6 foot, and I went ahead and leaned this seat forward so to give him space. And so he rode me, he was like, oh, you don't have to do that. So I put it all the way back, and he still had like this much room before his knee even touched the back of my seat. That's pretty great. Ram has really stepped up their game. I really like that. Anything to compete with Ford's little, you know, it's not that I hate Ford. I've just never had good luck with them. And that little chime that goes off every time you start it or open a door, I can't stand that. But anyways, let's get another. Let's take a look at the grill, that new Ram grill.
We're gonna have to put some tires on it and lift it. Little lift or leveling kit 1.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? Do you think a 3.5 inch
No,
or just a leveling kit?
2-inch leveling kit should be fine. If you go more than 2.5, if you get to like the 3.5, you're gonna have to change out your upper control arms. That's what I had to end up doing with the black truck over there, because it was too much of an angle for the since it's a 4-wheel drive truck.
Yeah.
It's got the axles on that run to the wheels. It's too much of an angle. That window has a button. You just press the button, it opens and closes. Which, I mean, that's not necessarily new technology. My old 08 has that, but still, it's very, very convenient. Just beautiful, beautiful truck. Beautiful truck with pretty much no miles on it. Yeah, Love you. I'll be tracking you, so don't turn off your junk. Love, love.